The title is "My Boyfriend Cheated on Me with a Prostitute."
Damn.
This is a 26-year-old female talking about her 26-year-old boyfriend.
Is that worse or better than cheating with a regular motherfucker?
I don't know. And what makes is she just calling her a prostitute because she's salty?
Now, what if she
Man.
like? We just gonna say she a prostitute.
Did
like,
he think that if he said prostitute instead of just old girl, that she would react differently? Like, it's just someone you pay for sex. It's not someone I really cared about.
Matter.
I'm gonna let you read it because
Never gonna see her again.
I'll be jumping to conclusions.
$47.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
Oh man.
I just felt like 40 wasn't enough. I just felt like 40 wasn't
Pay what you want to pay,
Dollars.
man.
This how I felt like 40 wasn't
$47.
enough.
Live how you want to
goddamn.
live, man.
Yeah, that's between you
I
and
was
your,
gonna say
and your
40,
company.
but I felt like that wasn't enough.
$7 tip.
But I still feel like that ain't enough.
Still don't feel like
I'm
that's
saying,
enough.
how much though?
You a
So what
generous
the prostitute
dude.
look like in your head?
I don't know. I guess I ain't even picture the prostitute.
You
I,
just giving out money to
I,
nothing.
I guess so.
You wild.
The situation was
You
worth
wild
$47.
boy.
No, I don't know. I ain't even picture nobody.
All right. She found out a month ago that her boyfriend cheated on her with a prostitute 5 years into the relationship. They've been together for 10 years and she doesn't know how to deal with it.
Oh, so he fucked around and told her 5 years later, goddamn
Yes.
it? Okay.
They had a heated argument when she found out. And he told her details about it.
Oh, shit.
Sound like you trying to break up.
I put it in the bitch's mouth in the backseat.
Hey, how we get back to this? What?
That was on his mind.
I was just saying, I don't know.
Been on his mind ever since.
No.
Butt queefs.
$47.
Oh, butt queef. For $47, I will put in your mouth. Fuck the whole. Go ahead, but bruh, it's fucked up now. Go ahead, though.
That's what happened. Them the details.
It's fucked up now. Those are
I just
details.
figured out I had some details. They said you told us some details.
She called him disgusting, and she told her she doesn't know if she wants to be with him anymore.
Disgusting. Let's say the details fit.
And their relationship hasn't always been perfect, but the last few years has been perfect. Half the time she's fine,
Afterwards, it was perfect.
but it just goes through her head. She's disgusted with everything. She wants to stay with him, but part of him is her.
She can't be with a
Part of him
motherfucker.
is her entire life.
life.
Yeah, can you stay with someone that's cheated and make it work?
I feel like they already did this shit.
Yeah, he cheated 5 years ago.
Right.
I feel like they already did, and it's been great since then.
Right. The last two been the best.
It's a great year.
Why
Nah,
fuck it
he
up
trying
now?
to break up with her.
That's what he
Now
doing.
he trying to break up.
That's why he tapped that shit.
It's
Why
gotta
else
be
would
why
you
he
say
told
that?
He gave him some
It's
details,
gotta be
bro.
why he
It's
told her.
details.
It's not like
Right.
he just like, hey, I cheated on you. You know, he gave it, cheated on you with a prostitute at this bullshit ass room.
$47.
It was
$47.
$47. She put it in my mouth.
All this shit.
I came
He
back and
gotta be
kissed
trying to
you.
leave. You're right. You're right. That's the only hell.
What do you say about that?
5 years later.
We can work it out. That wasn't the answer I wanted.
Man, okay.
Let me get some more details.
You staying with somebody that cheats?
I feel like if a motherfucker tell you 5 years later, they trying to get the fuck on, so let's get the fuck on. But I also feel like it was 5 years ago. Like we done made it through the shit. Like it's fucked up. You told me now that I know, but we happy now, bitch.
So what if you? So you're not gonna be like in your mind? Well, what about you?
I ain't gonna let nobody poop my mouth.
Okay, yeah, don't do that.
I said cheat. I said you staying with someone that cheats.
I just told you the answer.
No, not if they put it in your mouth. I don't know.
Right.
It's a big no.
Cheating feel like put in your mouth.
It feel like somebody putting it directly in your mouth. They booty hole. You can reach your tongue out and place it in the crevice of their
shit.
asshole to the point where they
I don't
poop.
know
It
how
makes
we've
your tongue
gotten here
vibrate.
so many
Shit.
times. But
I don't know.
okay, so someone who you're saying that maybe it doesn't matter because it happened so long ago. So y'all have this conversation, you get past it, and 5 years later, you be like, remember when I had told you about how I cheated on you 5 years before, like
Okay.
10 years ago, and then you be like, yeah, and then they be like, well, I cheated on you 5 years ago again.
So just every 5 years.
Just every 5 years.
That's what the fuck gonna happen every 5 years.
That ain't a bad average though.
What if because they might have cheated on you right before y'all talked about it.
I feel like maybe they should have said that, like, did 5 years ago. You should have been like, look,
and they were trying to see how you handled the old one.
So I feel like every 5 years, this might be some shit I'm going to do.
So within that month, you need to be trying to look for signs that this motherfucker about to cheat.
I feel like they should have said, he should, once motherfucker
But you
talk
still
about
gonna
it
stay
the
with
first time, I don't know now, because now I feel like you might have played on my, you played on my emotions anyway, goddamn. But you could have just told me, like, hey, this might be some shit I do every 5 years, goddamn it. And then I could have figured out if I'm okay with that or not, goddamn.
They didn't know. It just happened.
They be knowing.
Coincidence.
So it ain't every 5 years coincidentally.
It's 2 times.
Every 5 years. It's gonna happen again in 5 years, goddamn. Fuck that. We on the battle now, goddamn it.
Yeah, I ain't staying with nobody cheating on me.
4 years and 6
Ain't
months,
doing it.
I'm watching this bitch, goddamn. Bitch, quit your job, stay at home, goddamn.
All right. We got another Reddit. This is important, guys.
Oh shit.
We need to put our serious faces on, gentlemen, before we close out the show.
Doubt it.
Man, okay. I'm just saying, this motherfucking mango madness, goddamn it. I'm just saying.
All right. Reddit on Reddit, number 2.
Number 2. Dos.
The title is, I suspect my teen is doing weed. Should I stop him or care?
Smoking weed?
No.
Doing weed.
Doing.
Doing weed, goddamn it.
As in having sex with it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Go ahead. That's crazy.
What else can you do? You can do the dishes.
But no, you do drugs, though. Like, you do
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
do heroin, goddamn
My
it.
favorite plastic bag has some drugs in it.
Hey, mine too. I figured it out.
See?
But you do drugs for real.
That's true. That's very true.
That's what motherfuckers say.
I've never done drugs. So.
I mean, I just smoke weed. I don't know how that works for real. Like, motherfuckers be like, I don't do drugs. I just smoke weed, goddamn it. Like,
Weed's not a drug.
It's a drug. I mean, as much as caffeine and goddamn nicotine is a drug. Well, now they kind of make this shit, but
Drugs are man-made.
it's a mind altering substance.
What about alcohol?
It's
Alcohol is
drug.
man-made.
No. You don't have to put no man-made stuff into
Hey,
nothing to
you
make
just sit
alcohol.
some fruit in the goddamn in the right place for
That's
enough
different.
time, goddamn it.
That's
And this
different.
shit gonna turn to alcohol. I'm
You
figuring
just
that's
let
how
the
they
stuff
found
grow
it.
that grows in there. So the yeast.
Have you ever had that before?
What?
What you was just talking about?
They kind of alcohol.
No, the type of alcohol you was just talking about, the yeast or whatever they call the hooch or whatever the fuck they make. We let the fruit ferment.
Mm-hmm.
You have?
Yes.
Yeah. No. That's a whole different thing. Like that came from whenever animals used to eat the fermented fruit and they was acting crazy. People start doing that shit.
But when you make alcohol, you do is mix some natural stuff and like cook it. And
Do you? That's how you make Hennessy?
I'm talking about alcohol, just period.
Hennessy's alcohol.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how you make it.
All the alcohol you just they use.
I
There
didn't
ain't
know
no
it was
man-made
natural
stuff
shit.
that they use to make alcohol.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
all
alcohol
natural
was-
things.
I mean, a man make it, but it's natural ingredients in it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the ingredients of alcohol.
But yeah, I feel like
You can't get the ingredients on the back.
No, this is. Yeah, you can't just take the ingredient.
You can't
no,
go.
it's a rock guy.
everything got ingredients on
No, it
the
don't.
back now, don't it?
No,
No, alcohol
you
don't, and
have
it's
to
something
use
else that don't
Liquor
too.
bottles be having like this shit came
The
from
government
goddamn
warning
this
and shit, yeah.
this place and it was in the barrel for this long and we got them did this
Yeah,
with
because they
it,
can't tell you
goddamn
like it's 13% rye and 14% sugar, and they
Yeah.
can't give away the recipe.
Yeah, the
ingredients
recipes.
Cause
to
then
recipe.
you would just make the shit, goddamn it. Yeah, that motherfuckers ain't just gonna make the shit though. You can do that shit with anything you buy, goddamn it.
Like moonshine.
Like Snapple, goddamn it. I'm not finna look
Alright,
up like
so-
I need some high fructose.
So someone suspects their teen of doing weed.
That's fucked up.
Should they stop him?
Send that
Or
little
care?
motherfucker
What
to
are you
prison.
saying?
He need to go to
Put him-
prison.
put him behind
he need to
bars.
go to rehab right now. Weed is a gateway drug, and in 6 months he gonna be goddamn stealing your TV to go sell it so he can shoot up heroin. Goddamn it!
Right.
After you catch one joint, it ain't nowhere to go but down from here.
Only down.
It's nowhere else to go but down from here.
It's the devil's lettuce.
It's absolutely the devil's lettuce. This shit will make you chop your family up in little bitty pieces if you smoking this shit.
And you won't even remember you did it.
And you gonna laugh about it when they tell you did it. Like, who? Mama, Nana now? Hey, ha ha ha. That's how you gonna laugh, God. Yeah, this shit's horrible, goddamn it.
Damn, this is crazy.
What you gonna tell? You gonna stop him? You gonna say anything? You care?
Hell yeah, I care. And I think you should smoke weed when you're responsible enough to know about it, to transport it, and to buy it. Just like a cigarette.
Because teen means that's 13.
That's what I'm thinking.
Anywhere
Somewhere
from
around,
13
yeah.
to oh wait,
17,
okay,
ain't it? 13 to
It's
17
in
is teen, ain't it?
to 19.
Oh, okay. Is it this right? We always do this shit.
I don't.
I'm talking about just read the top of it. And just be,
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a 19-year-old. I mean, a 16-year-old boy that is being spoken about. He goes to school. He started a job at a fast food place.
she bullshit.
He has ADHD, and he
yeah.
takes meds for ADHD and depression. And it's been a tough few years with school and shit like that. But shit's gotten back to normal, and his grades have gotten better, and he's seeming to do good.
Yeah.
But she she said that this is the real issue, the reason she has suspicions. A call from a number he gets that I found out is a guy who sells edibles. He has an herb grinder. He carries around lighters. She found a cigarette casing in his room. What's a cigarette casing?
You know what a cigarette case is.
No, casing.
Oh, so she found some papers in his room.
I don't know, either papers or the little fake one hitter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What a cigarette casing?
But no,
I don't know.
No, believe this or not, they got a cigarette machine where you could buy. It's just the butt and the paper, and you can put the
I ain't know
tobacco
that.
or the weed or shit in the machine
Okay.
and put it in there and make you a cigarette. So maybe it's that.
Okay. Well, she's saying she found all those things, and if it was just one thing, then maybe it wouldn't be nothing but finding all of them together or finding all of them and adding that all together makes her kind of suspicious, and she
One
doesn't
of
know
them.
if she should say something because he's doing better, he's working job, he's getting shit done, but also he might be smoking weed.
I feel like one of them tells you everything you need to know.
The herb grinder.
If you find the grinder, motherfucking smoking weed. There's nothing else. Motherfucker
But
is
she-
not
I'm mad
around
she
here
called it a
grinding
herb
thyme,
grinder.
goddamn it, the thames or whatever.
Time.
Time, okay. That ain't how it's spelled, but you're right. That's what it is. Motherfuckers ain't around here grinding that shit up, goddamn it.
Maybe.
Not
I tried
a
to-
16-year-old son. He bought a grinder and put it in his room to grind spices and herbs and that bitch.
He's coming up with his own signature blend to
That's
start
it.
selling. To
Ain't
start
no
his
pots
business.
and no pans and no nothing else in this bitch.
All you need is spices and grinders.
Okay.
Herb grinders.
Ain't no spicers neither.
She
Ain't
did-
no spices.
He used to.
Oh,
He ran out right now.
okay,
He
yeah.
waiting. They on back order.
This motherfucker get high. If you find the grinder, your son
All she had to do was
get
open
high.
it up and she would know.
Right, it's weed in here. At least
Like-
a little bit, some keef or something, goddamn it.
She
Have
know
you
his
ever
ass
had a
smoking.
grinder that was clean after you bought it?
Not after the first day, goddamn.
She know he's smoking,
No.
man. She know he's smoking.
I used to clean grinders. Like I
But it
take
was
that bitch
clean
all
after,
the way
and
apart.
you could tell when no weed used.
Yeah, look, you could put that bitch in a cup of
I
alcohol
was
with
about
a
to say you
lid on
soaked
it.
it and everything.
Yeah, shake that
Oh,
bitch
damn,
up,
there
let
you
it
go.
sit there for a little while, get your toothbrush, like clean that bitch. I used to do
I've
that shit.
never in my
What
life.
happened?
Yeah, it
when you
gets sticky.
grind it, yeah, then
it
you
starts
can't,
squeaking.
you can't turn the bitch no more after
Yeah.
a while. So now you gotta clean this bitch
Just
about
scrape
another
that shit off
one.
the sides, keep it moving.
Yeah, but after a while you can't even do that shit no more,
Yeah, you
goddamn.
can't. Well, you gotta keep up with it then.
Yeah, then sooner or later, it's like, I'm gonna just clean this bitch and it's gonna be new. And
I don't
put
know how
that
you
bitch
can't
on
turn
there.
nothing the way you be closing these bottles.
I'm telling you what be happening with the bottles.
Right, man.
The be the sugar in
The
them.
boy frustrated closing motherfucker.
Right. Like, you
Yeah,
mad
man.
about
I
something.
like what you said though. Like I bet you want nobody drink this, guys.
Hell no, shit. Nobody getting that shit.
What?
Like I said, he gonna catch him trying to get in
That
before
motherfucker-
anything.
Oh, there. Can you open this? I was trying to steal some of your liquor, but I can't.
I got Doug trying
Can't
to act like
open
it's
the
me.
bottle,
No, I'm just
goddamn.
finna get this straight.
Let me see your hands. They all bruised up.
Motherfucker fucked up.
You was trying to get in my goddamn liquor. I know you was trying
You
to.
got your shit
Look at your
wrapped in
hand.
cloth and shit.
Right. Then come out the bathroom, hands in his pockets. Get your hands. You trying to go on my
What he
liquor.
was doing, man.
Let me see your hands. You You the fifth one this week, motherfucker.
Wait, hey, it's all
Why
fucked
y'all in
up.
my bottle?
Hell no. You can have some. I just want you.
Oh man. All right.
I
Well,
don't know though, but what you gonna do? Your son, right now. If you go in your
he
son
11.
right now, no, it's too
16
early
is
now.
different from
16
11.
is different from 11.
Yeah, that's a lot of time to change.
I feel like, and then she says helping like his little conditions and shit.
I mean, my nephews are
Shit.
close to that age.
You gotta have a talk
I
with them.
smoked.
You gotta
when I
have
was
a talk with
15,
him.
You gotta let them know,
and I
like,
could have smoked before that. I just didn't want to.
But
when
it's a
I
lot
did
more
want
than
to-
smoking. It's getting caught with it. It's transporting. It's who you're getting it from. It's making sure, you know what
see,
I'm
I
saying,
feel like now,
you don't get fucked over when you might get, you know what I'm saying,
Especially-
laced up, all types of shit.
for me, since I smoke, I feel like now I'm gonna talk to you. You're not going to buy no weed from nobody and shit no more. Like, I smoke weed. I got weed, goddamn it. You want to smoke, you do it in your room, goddamn it, here at the house, goddamn. I feel like, yeah.
I like that idea, and I feel like it's a good way to handle stuff. But I also can't bring myself to believe that they're just gonna only smoke in their room.
You know this not gonna happen.
Like
But
it's
you
not
ain't
like
never-
it ain't changed.
But
like-
you ain't never got to be nowhere looking like, where the fuck are we smoking? You wind up somewhere fucking
Yeah.
suspect, and the police pull up on you because you fucking
Yeah.
under a bridge smoking weed because you had nowhere to go, goddamn it.
Then it goes to like, how much weed you gonna let this little nigga smoke?
Yeah, that too. That's all I was thinking too.
I
Then
mean,
they gonna be
no, you're
thinking
not
like-
just gonna be in this bitch, goddamn. Oh yeah, nigga, we cheaped out of my house, goddamn.
Like this nigga room just smell like weed. Like I think it's like disrespectful type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is if you ain't talk to them about it, goddamn. But yeah, they just goddamn in your house smoking weed and you ain't saying shit. That's disrespectful. Like, bitch, you just nigga, how you nigga?
That's not something
Bitch,
that I
you
would
been
want to
here
do.
smoking.
I don't know if that's just the way I was raised. Even if my parents would have let me do that, that's like something that I wouldn't have wanted had did. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess it's just because how I would look at it. Like, I'm telling my son, yeah, I understand the whole situation. If I, like right now, if I find some weed in my son's room, my son 13 years old, you know, shit, I gotta tell it, because it's consequences to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's consequences to that shit.
Motherfucker
And it's
consequences.
habits to that shit, and it's shit that, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, you're not at the age, you're not like mentally, you're not physically, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of shit to that shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker start getting high, he start getting lazy, you know what I'm saying, now he want the weed, he looking for the weed, he gonna do what he
Yeah,
gotta do
that's
for
a
the
she
weed.
different
said that
situation in this one though. Yeah,
'cause she said
Then
he's
you
actually
gotta
like
tell him,
doing
like,
better. He's doing
yeah.
well in school. He's going to work. He found a job on his own. He's doing everything.
shit.
Like-
When that was the first thing she said, he found a part-time job. I was sold right there, goddamn. If the nigga got a job, goddamn, let him smoke a joint when he get off work.
But look,
Shit.
then you got to be like, all right, cool. Like he doing better at school and all that. That's great. He got the part time job. Like what's coming off this part time job? Is Junior got this motherfucker just too hot like the weed, man?
Hell yeah.
You see, what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, that's
You
what
see what
I'm
I'm saying? Like
saying.
it's fucked up, bro. That's not a trend you want to
Yeah,
start,
nah,
my
you
nigga.
can't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why if you got.
That's why he got it.
But if you got an open line of communication with,
Fuck that, I gotta smoke,
y'all
man.
gonna discuss this shit.
I don't want to hear nothing from my parents. I'm gonna do what I gotta do in school. I'm about to give me a job so I can smoke.
If y'all got an
That's
open
what I'm
line
gonna
of
do.
communication, y'all can discuss this shit though for real.
You gotta talk about it.
Because if not, I feel like if not, you more liable to
I
become
think
a
that-
weed man for real.
I think that open line of communication is very circumstantial because everybody's so different. And even having an open line of communication doesn't mean that they will want to communicate everything to you.
It don't. But you gotta at least. They gotta at least know that they got that option.
But
For
you could
real.
know you have the option to talk to someone about something and not want to talk to them about it.
You right. That's right. But I just
I
feel like
think
it's
that happens
important
a
that
lot
they
with,
know
with
they got
kids
the option for
to
real.
adults in general.
Man, you
'Cause
should.
a lot of times kids be like, yeah, I could tell my mom and my dad I'm smoking weed, but they gonna spaz the fuck out and I'm gonna be
No, I
grinding
mean
for
like
8
you
months
could tell them
shit.
and they won't space out, but really you just don't want to
But
tell
yeah, that's
them.
possible,
You
too.
rather talk to somebody else about it.
You
You know,
right.
but even though you know like they not gonna like kick me out of it.
Oh, yeah, that's
tell me I
possible.
ain't shit or some
Yeah.
shit, but like I don't really want them to know.
Man, it's
you know what I'm saying?
different
Like
As
you,
long as they
situations, man.
know that they can, that's all you could do for real.
right? And I'm saying there's I think a lot of situations like that where you've made it as a parent to where they could, but they still don't.
Yeah, a lot of times they won't.
So
goddamn it, but
having
they're
an
just,
open line of communication doesn't necessarily help with that scenario.
Yeah, it ain't gonna solve everything, but as long
But you
as
should
it's-
always
it's
have it
there,
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
For a fact, I speak with experience because I got kicked out the house for, you know what I'm saying, my mama found weed in my room. I started selling weed before I smoked it. And she said she found weed in my room and she kept that shit like right there where it was at. Paged me when I was at work, was like, when you get home, get your shit and get the fuck out. And when I got home, you know what I'm saying, she had my shit packed up. I went straight to the weed. The weed was still there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? I put two and two together for sure. Leaving out late at night, you know what I'm saying? This and that was a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Where am I gonna go? You gonna go to where the fuck you been going late at night and all this and all that. But that's why, to me, like, if they would have been like, look, I found some in your room, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Life
this
would have
shit
went
would've
totally
worked out.
fucking different.
Yeah,
you
this
know
shit
what
would
I'm
have worked
saying?
out a lot different.
I'm glad it worked out like it did. You know what I'm saying? For sure, because everything happens for a reason. But at the same time, I know if I come across that shit with my son, how that shit gonna go. You know what I'm saying? How I know how I'm gonna approach it. I'm not gonna get mad at him. I'm not gonna kick him out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell him the consequences and the pros and the cons of this shit. Of course, I can't tell him nothing. Hell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm smoking weed, if that was the case, shit, you know what I'm saying? How the hell you gonna tell your kid to
Yeah,
not to
folks
do
was mad
something?
at T.I. about what he had said
You know what I'm
What did
saying?
you say?
when they was talking about his son, and he was basically like, "Hey man, like me and his mother done talked to him.
Man,
We explained to
we
him. We
did-
gave him every
okay.
opportunity. We keep helping him, and like he's gonna make his own decisions. And at this point, it kind of is what it is. And I think that happens more than people realize with children doing stuff that you, I guess, put on the parents for how they should have been able to mold a person.
Yeah, my mama couldn't do shit with me. I was thugging real early. Goddamn. My mama couldn't do shit with me for real.
Hey man, it's a interesting, crazy, and difficult, fun, annoying, all the stuff job. It's weird, but yeah, you can't just make. There's some things you can't just make somebody do. Everybody is a person. When it comes down to
Everybody's
it.
somebody.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be nobody.
Hey man, and we out.
Yeah.